Hey, it's me, GV, and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to episode 45, which I was about to call 44 because I'm keeping copious notes, but it was not 44. In fact, it was 45. What is up, everybody? Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you've been enjoying this series thus far. It has been an absolute pleasure to record it, mainly due to that just facelift for Oblivion, which is such a great game at its core. But in my opinion, like I said, it kind of needed some changes, like to the level system and things like that. So the only negative I have currently at the time of this recording is that this game really needs a patch, and we still have not gotten it. We still have gotten no word on it, which is a little like, come on, man. Let us know. I don't know if I'm being like a eager beaver fan type guy, but yeah, you know what I mean. Anyways, let's take a look at what we were doing, shall we? A matter of honor. I have picked up my next contract from the dead drop in the coffin outside Fort Redmond. No. I think we didn't read the dead drop, which I hate reading that because it basically just spoils everything. So, I think we should have another dead drop. That's right, we got Alval Uvani's schedule as well. So, if we go down here, dead drop orders number 5. Working for the Dark Brotherhood, specifically as a silencer, the like thumb or whatever of the, you know, the listeners, or I always get them mixed up, but yeah, basically we're the right hand of like the top guys, the top men. If you're reading this note, Shalice is dead. You've done the world a great service, Silencer. It's time to continue the good work. Your next target is a traveling dark elf merchant by the name of Alval Uvani, who is currently renting a house in the city of Leyawiin. Uvani is a well-respected tradesman back in his native Morrowind, but his business often takes him very far from home. Therein lies the problem. Alval Uvani's wife has become disillusioned with her husband's repeated extended absences and wishes to dissolve their marriage, and has sought the Dark Brotherhood's assistance. Lucky for us, Cyrodiil is a bit beyond the reach of Morrowind's Morag Tong. So there's Morag and Kamada Tong, which is a whole nother thing in Morrowind. Also in the actual game Morrowind, there is the Dark Brotherhood too, but it's a little bit different. Alval Uvani is currently traveling around Cyrodiil and is never in one place for more than a couple of days. In this dead drop, you will also find a schedule detailing the Dark Elf's whereabouts. Use it to locate him and plan your elimination. Be aware, however, that because he is forced to travel alone to the farthest reaches of the Empire, Uvani has learned to defend himself. Sorry, just making sure my garage door wasn't opening. He is a master of the Destruction School of Magicka and is no stranger to killing. When Alval Uvani lies rotting, journey to the market district of the Imperial City. There you will find a shop called Stonewall Shields. Your dead drop is located behind that building in a hollowed-out tree stump. As usual, you will find your reward from the previous contract as well as information on your next contract. Yes, I must mention one last detail. Apparently, Alval Uvani suffers from a rare dark elf condition, a serious allergy to honey. If you could somehow get Uvani to drink the honey-based spirit mead, perhaps by replacing his food, he would suffer from a complete paralyzation. This would certainly make the dark elf a little bit easier to deal with. Which I don't really care about because, like, I mean, we could just kill him. If we have an enchanted dagger, you're basically God on any normal difficulty in Oblivion. But I do want to see the interaction because this is probably one that I constantly miss because it's so hard to trigger the food thing, you know? As he travels around Cyrodiil, Alval Uvani can be found at the following locations on the following days. Morndus Tirdus Bravil the Lonely Suitor Lodge, Middus Turdus Skingrad the Westweald Inn, Freydus Lordus Bruma Olaf's Tap and Tack, Sundas Leyawiin Alval Uvani's house rented property. I was going to say rented properties, if that matters. Keep in mind that there may be some variation based on the time it takes for him to get to the different cities, which I think is a cheeky way to tell the player that basically, yeah, any Elder Scrolls game has a high chance of glitching out a little bit, and NPCs can get stuck. Not as bad as Jack from Fallout New Vegas. I think his name was Jack, getting stuck in Black Mountain, and then basically ruining a quest for me way back in the day on the Xbox 360. Alrighty, so, we need to get some meat. I want to try to make this happen, but again, it's so difficult, man, because, like, we need to basically probably have him alone in his house, and then we need to remove all food, and I think it's legitimately, like, all food. I think they can vacuum hack food from the abode and basically make it not work, right?
What can I get for you, my good friend?
God, those orc faces in the background. Freaking terrifying. What up, Failer?
Let's do business.
Oh, you have literally nothing. Okay.
Farewell, my friend.
Bye. Thank you so much for that. Where do we go to get meat? Is there a tavern? Yeah. Man, I've used this place 100,000 times and I still forget what it's actually called in the Imperial City Market District. The Night Something Inn, right? I'm forgetting what it's called. Jeez Louise.
Looks like your hand.
But if we head over this way, hello, hi, the Merchant's Inn. Yeah, I don't know why I was thinking night. Literally, the Merchant's Inn. What up?
hope
You can help. You always get. You're so very
interest you in
helpful,
some of my
Nilphys. Yeah, you basically just not only take the things that weigh a lot. Longsword of the Dynamo. I think we sell that because we have the Crimson Eviscerator. Sell that. I should have repaired it first, but that's fine. Yeah, not only do you clear out my inventory and make it easy to move around, but you also give me money, and I'm up to 25k gold, which ain't bad at all. Thank you.
Thank you for your business.
Thank you.
Be seeing you.
Bye. Also, yeah, again, Mercantile just increases crazy fast now. It's honestly insane. So, also, we have the Jewel of the Rumare, which is more practical. I think I'm going to take that off. Athletics is nice, but whatever. Minded Body Ring almost is a little too powerful, so I think I'm going to go Pentamagic, honestly. Now,
Hello,
what up?
Go ahead.
I need some mead, my friend.
Have a look at my wares.
Come on,
I'm sure there's
come
something
on.
to suit you.
Yes, I'm sure there is. Okay, we got to go down to the M's. Why does he have... Whoa, that's weird. It's like he was given the stuff that we sold to Nilphys, right? Elven Cuirass and Glass Mace. Why does he have that? We're looking for the M's. Yes, there we go. Okay, we'll buy 5 of these just in case something goes wrong, you know? Actually, maybe the more you have, maybe the more likely it is that... So, like, what if we buy all 14 of these? 56 gold, it's a paltry sum.
Tell your friends about
Shouldn't
me.
be weighed
Goodbye.
down. Yeah, maybe if we actually have more, maybe he'll have a higher chance as an NPC to, like, you know, put it on his person. I really want to make this happen, honestly, because, yeah, I want to see the I want to feel like I'm not being gaslit. That you can actually make an NPC eat or drink something. You know what I mean? I swear to God, I've gotten it to work like 1 time. 1, maybe 2 times. And outside of that, I swear to God, it's just like the developers being like, yeah, you can do it. Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah, definitely. This fool. So I don't know if, yeah, this is what I'm talking about. Like, I'm not sure if we're going to be able to make him do it here. We can try reverse pickpocketing at the very least. All right, so where is Alval Uvani? And apparently this guy's a destruction savant or something. There he is. We could probably just goad him into, you know, attacking us too, maybe. He's going behind the bar, which is weird. So what we need to do is we need to reverse pickpocket him. The problem is that if he eats anything at all, so he's got bread right in front of him, he's probably not going to eat that meat. Also, he's in a spot where they're definitely going to see me. So, oh. It's getting a little lower. We might be able to do it now. So let's save the game because this is like something that could go so wrong. So wrong, so easily. All right, we're going to pickpocket him. He doesn't have any foodstuffs, which means we probably should move that bread. And then if I click in the right stick, go to my inventory, go to potions, and go down to the M's. The M's, you see. Mead. Can I put 14? I mean, that seems like it's going to be a lot. Maybe start with 1. You cannot place items in a person while pickpocketing? You absolutely can't. What are you talking about? Yes, you can't. What? I swear to God, this whole mechanic is just gaslight the mechanic. What are you talking about? Bread loaf. Okay, we could steal it. Nobody noticed that. Maybe I just drop it on the desk here. He like stopped eating it. Whoop. Okay, inventory. We go down to the M's again. I don't think it matters if I drop any more. Like, it's going to be 1 stack. You know, it's probably better if I just specifically drop 1 mead. Boop. It's there. Now, we're going to watch him and see if he just goes, no, and, like, gets paralyzed. I could also steal all the other foods, but again, this is, like, such a huge, tricky thing to do. And the other thing is that, you know, it said sometimes it takes up into an hour as well. So maybe if I just steal all the bread, and then maybe if I wait... The problem is also he's going to move from Skingrad to wherever he goes next.
Glathier is acting even stranger than usual.
So...
Sure.
I don't know. The mead's right there. He's got no food on his person. We literally did reverse pickpocket food onto onto Ochiva. So why the hell did it say that you can't do that? That's so weird. So I'm going to wait an hour, and we'll see what happens. Maybe he gets paralyzed. Come on, buddy. Come on. I want to see it happen. It's so cool when it happens, because it confirms it's an actual mechanic. Okay, let's wait another hour. The problem is there's just too much food in this area, and I don't think it's like, even if he does drink the mead, I don't think it's going to be enough time before he leaves for the mead to trigger. The best bet we could probably do is meet him at his home. So yeah, I guess we could take a look at the schedule again, or we could just keep waiting an hour until he leaves. I mean, he has no food on his person, so unless his NPC is literally grabbing stuff from around the room to eat, I don't know. I would really love to take a college course on, like, how this mechanic actually works, you know? Okay, still no paralyzation. We gotta be ready, too. We do have our Crimson Eviscerator ready. I'm gonna keep waiting an hour until something happens, or until he, like, literally leaves this room.
It's you.
It's you. Hi. Come on, man. Get paralyzed. Show me that it can happen, please. I want to see it happen. This lady's just walking up and glitching now. Come on. Get paralyzed. Oh. Off he goes. All right, so I'm going to take my mead back.
How are
you? Saw nothing. Get it?
What?
You saw nothing. Okay, bye. All right, yeah, it's probably going to be best to find him at his home, but unfortunately we're not going to be able to know where that is unless we literally look it up.
Go take your
Okay,
Good.
so... Did it say... Yeah, we literally don't know where his home is, right? Inventory, and then if we go to this, Alval Uvani's schedule. Leyawiin. Okay. So on Sundis, specifically. And that probably would be the best bet, because we could sneak in, we could, you know, control the engagement there. So yeah, let's go all the way to Leyawiin. I have no idea what day it is currently, but we should be able to find his house. I really want, like, I know I could just kill him. I know I can literally just walk up, and he's dead. I get that, but it would just be so much cooler if we could do it this way, and I want to prove that it's a mechanic, you know? So, let's take a look at the local map here. We'll zoom in all the way. Where is... So weird, yeah, you can't even, like, zoom out now with how they did this local map. Where is, Alval Uvani's house? There, so it's directly, southeast of my current location. This way. Okay, now we can get in there, we could steal all the food. The problem is, like, if it all regenerates by the time he actually gets there, it's not even gonna matter. But, could maybe make it work, like, hide it. God, that's horrifying, actually, if you think about it. I've never done it this way, either. Maybe there's some secrets in here. Oh, maybe there's secrets in here. I didn't even think about that. Yeah. Like there was a secret in Jagasta's house. I didn't even think about that. Ooh, now I'm excited. Okay. So security increase, he's definitely not here. He's going to be here on Sundas. So what time is it currently? Oh my gosh, it doesn't tell you. Oh, and I literally can't wait. That's annoying. Maybe I should wait for the day before Sundas. Sneak into his house, but then I'll have to wait anyways. Yeah, it's like a catch-22, man. I want to do all the cool stuff. I guess we can at least see if he's got any... Oh my god, he's got so much food, too. This is what it means. Like, how do you do this? How do you do this? Okay, well, I do... Ooh, door to Alval Uvani's basement. 23 lockpicks. Oh my gosh, it's really not doing the auto break now. Okay, I kind of want to see if he's got any secrets around here. Because I don't think I have ever once thought to actually kill him in his house. I think typically I find him on the road because it's more likely, obviously, right? You find him on the road, and then you just stab him in the neck as much as the game wants you to do the cool stuff. It's so incredibly cumbersome to do it. You don't really get any, you know, positive to it outside of obviously getting a little more roleplay and interest. So, anyways... Yeah, I do want to see if he's got anything hidden, much like the very hard-locked kegs that Jagasta had. So I'm going to look through all the stuff. I think we missed one crate back here. I don't know, like, I feel like I would have known about this if he did have something hidden. So I don't feel like he does. This is a lot of crates to look through, too. My God. Okay, let's take that. Chest with no lock on it. He's got cages. That's not good. Okay, chest with a hard lock. Yeah, I also don't want to lockpick like 100 chests either, because that's just going to take up the majority of the episode. So I guess we'll pick this. We'll check out the basement, and then I'll just cut to where, you know, we're in a position to take him down. If I can get him to drink the mead, I will. Nothing in that chest. But, yeah, we may just have to shove the dagger in his neck, unfortunately. All right, yeah, I'll see you when we're in position. Alrighty, well, I put mead all over this tavern, and he never drank it. Like I said, I mean, it's just a very challenging mechanic to have trigger. So I think I'll just kill him, which sucks. I really want to see it happen, and actually, he's got unique voice lines if you do paralyze him. He, like, gets paralyzed, and he says, "Must have been the mead." And then if you try to taunt him while he's paralyzed, he actually talks to you, apparently, and, you know, gets really frustrated. So it's super cool, but, like, they just made it, I feel like, so difficult to actually trigger. You know what I mean? It's so difficult. Okay, well, he sees me right there, so I think I'm gonna try to grab ourselves a strong potion, or actually weak potion will work too, because it's simply based on the amount of time that we turn invisible. So if we go down here to, I don't want to use strong potion. Hopefully we have a weak potion. There we go. So if we do that, it should be invisible, and then as I line up a power attack here, it should work, right? Yeah, beautiful. I have killed Alval Uvani. I must pick up my reward and next contract at the dead drop located in the market district of the Imperial City in a hollowed out tree stump behind Stonewall Shields. Would really genuinely love to do it, man. I guess the best option is to go into his house and then take all the food away and then put meat everywhere. There's a lot of funny things with this guy. Dagger of Fracturing, by the way. And 77 gold. We're going to hide the body, too, if we can. There's a lot of funny things with this guy. Apparently, he can't even cast higher level magical spells because his magicka is like 70. So, like, you need higher magicka to be able to cast higher level destruction spells. So the game tells you, oh, yeah, watch out. He's a destruction master. But not really. He can't even cast, like, he can't even cast the things that Vaurelius can cast. Vaurelius hasn't done, like, any magic, basically. So there's that, and then also, yeah, the mead thing is really interesting. I would love to see it, but, you know, doing a playthrough, it's just like, I would have to devote an entire episode of recording time to trying to figure out how to make it work. I just wish there was some better mechanic. Also, it's weird that it told me I can't pickpocket him, reverse pickpocket him when I'm pickpocketing. We literally did that. Didn't we? That's literally a mechanic. Like, I'm confused by that. So, I don't know. I would love to be able to do it, but yeah, it's tricky. Oh, and he does mention Sithis, too, by the way. Apparently, one of his lines, he will say, "Bye, Sithis." Now, that's kind of weird, right? Because, again, why are we hunting down somebody that follows Sithis? Very odd, if you think about the connections there. So, right here, hollowed out tree stump with 500 gold and dead drop orders number 6. I've picked up my reward and received my next contract. We're not going to read that because it spoils it. So we'll go over here and we'll go down to down in the D's. Alval Uvani is dead just like all the others. You continue to impress me, Silencer, and I am only too eager to indulge your homicidal instincts. Your next target is a savage Nord barbarian living alone and exposed at a small campsite on the summit of Knoll Mountain. This barbarian, Havilstein Horriblood, by name, savagely butchered the chieftain of a mead hall on the island of Solstheim. That's hilarious. The chieftain's sisters foregone the Nord custom of extracting the monetary retribution of Wergild, and instead wants Horriblood to pay with his life. You, dear Silencer, will help put her family at peace. You are to go to Knoll Mountain, locate Havilstein Horriblood, and send his soul to Sithis. When Horriblood has been executed, journey to the alien ruin of Nornal. In the flooded section of that ruin, you will find a chest submerged in the water. As you may have guessed, the chest contains your reward for killing Havilstein Horriblood and your next contract. Alright, this one's kind of interesting, but it deals with something I don't want to trigger. It's actually, oh, we've literally been there. That's funny. Should we come from Frostcrag? Because he's going to notice me immediately, although he might not attack me. I think he does, though. Yeah, we literally have been there. So that makes this easy. There's also a very, very cool Easter egg here that I do not want to trigger. Finally, he mentioned this guy killed the chieftain of a mead hall. You literally do that in Morrowind's Blood Moon DLC, and you do it in Skyrim's Dragonborn DLC. There is Thirsk Mead Hall, and you can Skyrim side with the Reeklings or the Nords, I think, and then in Morrowind, I forget how it happens, but it's the same sort of thing. So it's a direct reference to that. Which first appeared in Morrowind's Blood Moon DLC, which you haven't played, by the way. Good stuff. Tribunal and Blood Moon. So good. All right, well, okay, yep, that's kind of what I figured, because I was like, I bet these guys just spawn. All right, so we've got a little, a little doggy called Red Maw. Oh, man, I'm like, ooh, let me just foos him off the mountaintop. But that ain't gonna happen now, is it? All right, let's go to all, and do we have... Yeah, let's use Absorb Intelligence, sure. I'm sure Nords are known for being very, very intelligent. Yeah, definitely. Okay, magic. Let's go to... What else we got? Baranov's Bloody Icicle. Don't have enough magicka. Black Winter. Now, keep in mind, he's obviously a Nord, so he's going to have 50% frost resistance, so anything that does that would not be very smart. Restore health on target. Deathly Visage. We don't have a lot of magic for a lot of this. Shield on self, yeah. We'll defend. Sure. Let's just use some of the stuff to spice it up since we're jumping right into it. Shadow Shape. Invisibility on... Ooh, that could be cool. Summon Ghost. Yeah, sure. Ghost to me! Get him, Ghost! Oh, that's cool. Whoa, he looks kind of different. Can I do this? Okay. Let's block that. He's kind of... Oh, okay. Hit me. Hit me, Havilstein Whoreblood! Why is his health bar kind of like going like that? What's going... Hit me! You kind of have to like de-shield before they'll attack you. Okay, we're going to block that big old swing there. Get a couple of swings in there. Yeah, daggers are just, man, they're strong. They've always been strong. Because in Oblivion, it's a lot about DPS, right? And the daggers are just, again, especially if they have enchantments, you're just... Havilstein Whoreblood is dead. I must now pick up my reward and next contract at the dead drop located in an old chest that has sunk into the pool at an alien ruin of Nornal. Alright. Let's also heal up, and then we'll take a look at what Havilstein has here, which is the most Nord name I've ever heard in my life. Havilstein Whoreblood. Ebony Battle Axe, pretty valuable there. Bunch of fur stuff, which makes sense for a Nord. Can I drag his corpse off the mountaintop? That would be so epic. Why don't you let me do cool things? Battle Axe of Soul Snares. Oh, we had like 2 different axes there. Also, Red Maw, which of course is unfortunate. Also, why did that wolf have gold? Very rich wolf there. A bunch of foodstuffs. Literally just lettuce and onions. Actually, we already have one and I stored it, but I'm gonna take a yarn here and also an onion. And I think, or a lettuce, sorry. And I think we also need a petty soul gem too for a certain thing. If you know, you know. I feel like, didn't this guy have something to... I feel like I thought he had a journal, but no, I think I'm thinking of something that's very close to this area that we do not want to interact with because it's a very cool thing that I'm saving for a certain episode. Man, let me just drag bodies. I want to do cool roleplay stuff. Like our character would hide the body, throw him off, but you can only drag him for... Oh, okay. I don't want to fall off the mountain trying to do this. Okay. Come on. It's like getting further away from me. You know what I mean? It's like you can drag him for a little bit, but then the game's like, okay, that's enough. Come on, you're so close. And I don't have foos. Oh yeah, go. Yeah. Crunch. Oh. Okay. Cool. Also, there's like hawks shrieking. I've noticed they added a lot of ambient stuff, which I freaking love. Also, look at my character. Whoa, he's like frostbitten. Whoa, look at that. Wow, that actually looks really cool. Huh. Okay, yeah, see, little details like that they added, I really, really love. Okay, the coldest sleep. Nice and easy. We've got Nornal there near Muck Valley Cavern, which is kind of funny because that's where we just went to. Also, I got to remember, we got to go back to Perennia. So let's do that after this. Because if you remember correctly, by the way, notice Shadowmere is not traveling with me, so that's what always happens. Should be able to go back to Fort Farragut eventually, but I've noticed sometimes it just takes forever for, you know, Shadowmere to respawn. But yeah, we need to go back to Perennia because, as I said, something happens when you go back after a certain amount of time. What the hell is that thing? That stone looks very odd. looks just kind of out there. By the way, common question of the episode. Definitely not stalling to write down the time of this question so I know when to put it in. Yeah! What do you want to see in Mavericks 2025? So at the time of this recording, we're gearing up to stream every single day in May. Not in May, this year, because of the Oblivion Remaster, which we're playing right now. We have moved it to July. So I will be obviously just recording a whole bunch, getting prepared for that. So what do you want to see for Mavericks in July this year? It's going to be streaming every single day in July. Let me know. We got some suggestions in our Discord. We've also got some suggestions here and there. And obviously, I'll be, making up the bulk of the schedule myself. If you don't know what that is, basically, I've streamed every single day in May for the past 5 years straight, including this one. I think it'll be the 6th, although we're doing it in July, not May this year. And pretty much it's just a celebration of my favorite games and genres and everything, although we've obviously played a lot at this point, so, it's more so just a celebration of games in general, as opposed to my favorite games of all time. Every single day in July. So if you have anything specifically you would like to see, and all I will say is keep in mind, it's better if we do shorter, more easily jumped into things as opposed to big, giant, like, for instance, Dragon Age Origins. Okay, I can stream it, but, like, I don't want to make the whole entire month literally just that game. So, like, it's better to, like, play things that we can basically jump into and jump out of, or at least shorter things. Instead of big giant commitments, because it fits better for Mavericks, basically, is what I'm saying. So if you have anything specific that you would like to see in, let's go for, the Silver Arrow, no, Elven Arrow. In Mavericks this year, in July, every single day in July. Let me know in the comment section below, and I will refer back to this video to basically look at when I'm making up the schedule. Like I said, shorter and sweeter things typically better, or at least games that are more attuned to that. Something like The Binding of Isaac, for instance, is great because I can just jump in, do a run, and jump out. I don't have to do like a gigantic playthrough that we're not going to be able to do unless we just devote the whole month to it. What is happening in here, by the way? Okay, we're going to go this way. So yeah, let me know in the comments section below if you have anything you'd specifically like to see. Also, we are down to 2 lockpicks, because I feel like we are getting totally, absolutely boned on auto attempts, but that's fine. Okay, Sunken Chest, 500 gold, dead drop orders number 7. I picked up my reward and received my next contract. I'm not going to read that one. And then we probably should take care of anything that's attacking me right now because they will not let me leave here, which is annoying. So let's go ahead and murder everything until we are free to leave. It looks like the rats are trying to attack something behind the wall, which is funny. Whatever's behind that wall notices my presence. They must have rolled a nat 20 on their perception check. Okay, hidden switch over here. Let's do that. Reveals the very entity I was seeking. Probably a zombie. Man, we really need a better flare. Oh, who the hell is that? Yeah, come on over here. Who are you? Marauder? Hey, buddy! Step on this thing. I want to see. I'm assuming that does something bad, right? Here, let's do this. Whee! Doesn't do anything. There's also a guy behind there like, you just wait. Hey, buddy, you all right? What's going on here? Battle Axe of Soul Sneers, Soul Trap. Ooh. Yeah, let's do that. I like how you wield it, too. He's wielding that a little bit higher, right? You want to be a little bit lower? But, maybe not. Never wielded a battle axe, to be honest with you. Ooh, look at that. Wait, these guys are fighting each other. Oh, it's a rat. Okay, well, you guys go at it. Yeah, I'm going to try to sneak over here.
You'll never take me down.
You'll never take me down, rat. Imagine being a man and you're just like...
Your presence here will not be tolerated.
Taunting a rat while there's another strange man that's probably going to get... Whoa, okay, all right, okay, hold on. All right, okay, hold on, buddy boy. We're going to do a big old power attack on you. All right, let's cut him down because he's soul snared right now. The Dunbarrow Pirates are ready for another mission. There's no soul gem in your inventory large enough to absorb that soul, which is unfortunate because, yep, it would be a grand soul. 45 pounds, 940. Not really worth it, honestly. Not really worth it. Okay. So I don't know what Nornal is, but we'll probably eventually come back to it anyways because there are a bunch of alien ruins that we will have to go through for a specific collection quest. So anyways, let's head out back into the Nibene Basin. Yeah, so again, let me know in the comment section anything you want to see specifically in Maveritt's. Obviously, the more suggestions, the better, because, you know, I'm able to just keep more things in my mind for what I can be doing in Maveritt's. But yeah, let me know. And we'll be streaming every single day in July. And we'll be streaming here. Probably multi-streaming on Twitch and also here. So if you want to watch it here or on Twitch or both, whatever, check it out. And I'm leaning towards going early. I'm basically, you know, wanting to stick to my personal life stuff, going to the gym, all that sort of thing. So, like, I want to make sure I'm getting that stuff done in addition to Maveritt. So I'm probably going to lean towards earlier streams just because I wake up super early these days so I can wake up, do our stream, and continue to do all the other stuff that I need to do for that day. My compliments on another job well done. Havilstein Orblood was more swine than man and deserved to die quivering like an animal. You must not stop. You must kill again. Your next target is a wood elf named Ungolem who resides in the city of Bravil. Bravil is also a home to an ancient statue known as the Lucky Old Lady. It is seen as a symbol of good luck and prosperity, and the fools of Bravil often speak to the statue and wish for good tidings. Every night, poor love-struck Ungolem visits the lady and pleads desperately for the heart of a young maiden. This maiden is married, and her husband has learned of Ungolem's affection for his bride. He fears the competition, it would seem, and has commissioned the Dark Brotherhood to help in the matter. You must go to Bravil, locate Ungolem, and kill him. The wood elf owns a house in the city, but he spends his days securely locked inside. I recommend you lie in wait at the Lucky Old Lady statue and then eliminate Ungolem when he arrives for his nightly visit. He's generally there between the hours of 6 p.m. and 1 a.m. By all accounts, Ungolem is a deadly archer and a fearless opponent. I also have reason to believe he is expecting trouble, so if Ungolem senses danger, he may attack you on sight. And like the Khajiit Jagastu, Ungolem has bribed the guards to look the other way if there's a fight, so they won't interfere. Be vigilant and bring the wood elf down. You must not fail. When Ungolem's body lies broken at the foot of his dear lady, you must journey to the city of Anvil. Your dead drop is in a barrel located behind the statue in the pond. As is standard, your reward and next contract will be waiting. Now, what's interesting here is that we have seen Ungolem. In fact, I've made some like references to him because he's sitting there. He's such a great listener, listening to the statue of the Lucky Old Lady, you know? So we've seen him. We've literally seen this guy and talked to this guy, as well as the Lucky Old statue that we are now sent out to hunt down. But we're going to go over to Apple Watch to see if something new hath appeared. Let's go see. We're looking for a specific something, which I'm surprised, honestly, is not spawned already. In fact, is it still not spawned? I'm hoping it wasn't removed with the remaster, because I feel like it definitely should have happened already, but maybe we just need to wait some more time. I feel like it was literally right here, too, like right here where I'm standing. Also, what the hell is this? There's just a fart cloud there. What is that? Yeah, I'm not confused as to where this thing is, right? Most people probably know what I'm talking about, but if you don't, I don't want to spoil it. I just saw a man running in the distance, too. Yeah, I guess we just haven't waited enough time, I would assume, because I really hope they didn't take it away. Who was that man running in the distance? What the hell was that? Oh, there's a deer. May have been a deer, perhaps. All right, well, we just got to remember to come back eventually. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's like literally right there where I'm looking. Something spawns there. Also, it's weird that there's lights going on in Apple Watch, considering nobody's home. Okay, so we are going down to Bravil, where we will have to kill Ungolem, who walks up to that Lucky Old Lady statue. Might as well interact with the Lucky Old Lady statue to give us some luck. As we are attempting to take him down. Now, also, he bribed the guards, which means we probably just want to taunt him because, yeah, Vaurelius is not very good at stealth. So, we're going to interact with the Lucky Old Lady, and I guess he comes here at nighttime, right? So, I bet if I wait 12 hours, which would be 9, 8, 7. I feel like it's 6 or 7 or 8. 6 or 8 when he comes over here. But if we wait until this time, we should be able to see him. Yeah. What? Whoa. Why is he attacking me instantly? I don't know if that's intended or what. That's kind of interesting. So most of the time, I think I kill this guy by literally just running up on him and then, you know, assassinating him. So the fact that we're not very stealthy now.
Die, damn you!
Oh yeah, that's Max Goof's voice actor. Keep forgetting he's in this game. I'm gonna reach up and kiss the lucky old lady. On the ass, I guess. Oh my god, he's like shrieking straight up. Okay, let's grab Star of the West and let's get in there. We're gonna try to dash. Whoop, whoop. It's so hard to do that. Yeah! Die, Ungolem! You're the worm, not me! Okay, he's actually doing a decent job here. Okay, Star of the West. Give me your fatigue, boy! Yeah! There we go. Yeah. Ungolem is dead. I must now journey to the city of Anvil and pick up my reward and next contract at the dead drop there. It is located in the barrel just behind the pond in the city of Anvil. Your blood turns to ice as a familiar shadow draws near.
No. No! I'm too late. I thought I could get here in time. Thought I could stop you. By Sithis, what have you done? What madness has claimed you? You have betrayed me. You have betrayed the Dark Brotherhood. Why? I am here to end your miserable life. But I can see the confusion in your eyes. You have no idea what I'm talking about, do you?
I love that. Wes Johnson, honestly, amazing as Lucien Lachance. Like, probably, I know everybody loves Sheo Gorath, but man, Lucien's performance I love almost just as much. Ooh. Daddy's mad. No, what are you talking about?
Your first dead drop contract. You carried that out, killed Celidaean. After that, you eliminated the Draconis family, as ordered then. Betrayal. Your dead drops went unvisited. Your targets ignored. Instead, you have been systematically killing off all of the members of the Black Hand. Jagasta, Shaliz, Uvani, Havilstein, Horblood, speakers and silencers all, and Ungolem, the listener himself. The surviving members of the Black Hand know you're innocent. They know you are only following orders. They believe I am the traitor.
Yeah, so another big, I mean, man, again, Dark Brotherhood, so freaking good, man. Like, what a good quest line. I know some people, like, I guess, look at what happens here, specifically with the Fighters Guild and other guilds, I guess, and they're like, you know, oh, it doesn't really make sense because of this or this or this. But, you know, when you're a kid playing this, when this game first came out, like, this was life-changing. You know, this was crazy. 2 big twists, pretty much. Like, this is such a great quest line, man. Replaying it now, like, it really dawns on me how amazing this is. Also, I'm going to show you the dead drop orders because, yes, I hinted at this. The first 2 dead drops were a certain type of paper. The next ones were different, which is a big clue, actually. Pretty cool. So, yeah, it turns out all the people and then also Alval mentioned Sithis, which I was hinting at, so he was a part of the Dark Brotherhood. And then also Jagasta has that hidden robes, which we're wearing now. So there's hints. You can put it together if you're extremely astute. I'm yours to command, Speaker.
The traitor somehow switched your orders and has been sending you to the wrong dead drops. You and I have been deceived, dear friend. We must find out who is behind this betrayal. We haven't much time. I am hunted day and night by the Black Hand. They want me dead. Here is what you must do. Go now to your next dead drop, lie in wait, and confront whomever drops off the false contract. Uncover the true traitor's identity, and then come see me. I'll be in hiding. Fort Farragut is no longer secure. It's under watch by the Black Hand. I'll wait for you in Applewatch, the farm where you killed the old Draconis woman. It should be empty and safe. Now go and may Sithis help us all.
Yeah, again, man, it's just like, what's the point of being this evil and devoting yourself to Sithis when everybody just constantly... It's the same thing as the Sith. What I just realized? Oh my god.
Now go. Learn the identity of the betrayer so we can end this madness.
Okay, bye! I like how he's still monologuing. Okay, so yeah, Ungolem, turns out that Ungolem here, voiced by the Max Goof guy, which everyone keeps naming him, but I just zoop, and then out of my ears for whatever reason. Turns out that he, in fact, which did we just pick up? We did not pick up his bow, right? His bow should be here, because I think that bow's actually interesting. Tell me it didn't glitch through the floor. Yeah, we picked up his key, right? I don't think we picked up his bow. Because we only have Shadow Honey. Oh, that sucks. He has like an enchanted bow. His body's giving off like a little, frozen thing. Oh, that really... I don't think it's unique if I remember correctly, but it is nice to have. I mean, it's like a little prize for defeating Ungolem. I wonder if we can see it, if it kind of like... Also, why am I invisible? Wait, what's happening to me? Wait, why do I have a robe on? Ah! What? This game, man. Yeah, all right. Well, y'all got any more of them patches, though? Or at least one? Okay. That's weird. Why did my clothes change? Yeah, I don't know where his bow went, man. I mean, I don't think I want to reload, because even... I've got like an effect... Oh, yeah. Well, we do have magical effects going on. Ungolem's head was in that log, much like PETA's head was... Oh, there it is. Bow Blizzards. Hell yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, it was just blending in. Cool. So yeah, lies, betrayal. Yeah, so again, like, really cool moment, man, back in the day. This was awesome. You know, the first big twist where you have to kill all your brothers and sisters, and then the second big twist where you have to, yeah, you've been hunting down the Dark Brotherhood members, which I guess is the major plot hole for me, is like, they're so inept. They're so powerful, yet they're so inept that they can't see this happening, and then also, you know, they think Lucian is the betrayer. You know, it feels very kind of like not organized. You know what I mean? Also, dead drop orders number 1 and 2 have this icon. The other ones have this icon. So very cool little thing there as well. All right. So let's go. Now we got a spy on the dead drop orders. So Anvil main gate, which it's within the main gate. Why does it tell me outside? It's definitely within. It's kind of weird. It's within Anvil. It's not outside of it. That's very odd. So we gotta lie in wait there and see who's planting these dead drop orders, because some trickery is afoot. And that's what I was saying too, is that, yeah, it's interesting. The Sith, the dark users of the Force, whatever you want to call it in Star Wars, and then Sith is. And as a word nerd, I'm like, you know, is there something there that I don't know? Does Sith mean bad or evil or something? So there it is. I think I just literally have to wait here to trigger what happens. So I'm going to wait an hour. Yeah, Sith. I got to look into that, whatever you want to call it, root word or whatever. Sith is the Sith. Anyways, okay, so we got to wait here. Did it say? It didn't say a time, right? I think we literally just have to wait randomly until something happens here. It's pointing us right there. I guess I'll read the quest, though. I had been confronted by Lucian the Chance. Yeah, what did the other ones say, though? Okay. Once there, should wait near the barrel behind the statue in the pond and see who comes to set up this fake dead drop. So it specifically tells me to wait here. I don't think we have to, though. I think we can wait, like, literally right next to it. I guess I'll just wait here, though. That's fine. Hopefully I don't have to specifically be... Oh, I literally saw the shape of a man right there where I'm pointing at. I saw like a hunched over man there. So yeah, I mean, unless I'm supposed to, it said statue by the pond, so it is this statue here, right? So maybe I'll just get right next to this mermaid ass and wait a second. I guess I'm Robert Pattinson from the film The Lighthouse. You're fond of me lobster, aren't ya? Ain't ya? Ain't ya fond of me lobster? Shout out to freaking Willem Dafoe. My God, what an acting powerhouse in that film. You know, everyone says that he's like an amazing actor. I don't think I've ever seen him truly like reach that for me until that scene. Although then again, as, yeah, Osborn in the Spider-Man trilogy, or I guess the first one. Oh! He is quite amazing too. But yeah, him as the lighthouse guy, amazing, like genuinely really good. Ha!
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do anything wrong. It was the robed man. He paid me to put those things in the barrel. I don't know his name, and his face was in shadow. He called to me yesterday as I walked by the lighthouse. I think he lives there. Or he did anyway. He told me he was leaving Anvil. I'm sorry, but that's all I know.
I love that they recast the Max Goof guy to voice this guy, like to voice a lot of the elves. It's really a perfect fit, honestly. Liar! Tell me everything or die!
No, please! The lighthouse, just outside the city walls. I think the robed man lives there, in the cellar. I don't know what goes on down there, but there's a horrible smell coming from underneath that door. It's like something died inside. Listen, that's all I know, really. Maybe Ulfgar Fogeye can tell you more. He's the lighthouse keeper and probably rented out the cellar. Talk to Ulfgar. He's sure to have the key to the cellar, you know, if you want to get down there. Now, please, just let me go.
Okay, yeah, well, I hope Ulfgar will help us. Speaking of lighthouses, by the way, I hope Ulfgar will help us because he keeps falling to his death or unconsciousness every 2 seconds.
Just leave me alone, all right? I don't want no trouble.
Yeah, that's fine. Off with you. I wonder if he's got anything interesting. Whoa, he's got the Varel Morvane's key? Who is that? What? Okay, I'm gonna take that gold.
Filthy pickpocket. What
You're
did you
filthy.
think?
Oh no, are the guards coming over to me now? They're running. I think they're literally coming. Oh, come on. He was.
I hope you're not too angry with me. I never meant to do anything wrong, honest.
Like we're just like this. I need that gold, you son of a bee. That's my gold.
I don't want no trouble.
Okay, I think the guards are gonna chase me now because we're genuinely like caught for pick. They ran over there for. Nope, not doing it. Nope, sorry. Okay, let's load that autosave. It should autosave literally every time we wait. So if we load that, it should be right as he's walking up. I do want that gold though. That's my gold. I like that he keeps that. I didn't even realize that. Yep, there he is right there. He comes from the water. What the hell? I come from the water. Give me that freaking gold. Oh, you can pickpocket it before. That's interesting.
Why, you dirty little thief. How
Can I
dare
just
you
kill
touch
this
me?
guy? He is essential, I think. And Oroth is unconscious. Yeah. It's so, man, I don't know if I ever realized that this guy has your gold. Does he plant the gold in? Because I feel like he plants the gold in the thing too, though. That's so weird. But I'm definitely getting my gold. I mean, even if it takes like 100 reloads, I'm getting my freaking gold and Oroth.
Guards! Guards!
Yeah, I really would see, like, the easy way to fix this is literally just have a freaking mini game, kind of like how what was it, Kingdom Come Deliverance did it, where there's a little mini game for pickpocketing, because it makes sense in Skyrim. It tells you the chance, which I don't really like, because that's pure RNG. You could be the best pickpocketer in the world and then still, you know,
Keep your fingers to yourself.
just lose it pretty much. No, not save, not save. But, yeah, I just wish there was a pickpocketing minigame, or at least something like Skyrim that told you what your chances were. Because right here, I don't even know if I can loot this, because it's so much gold. I feel like the game is like, oh, that's too much for you to steal, you know?
Filthy pickpocket. What?
Okay, we'll try one last time, and then I guess I'll just give it up, because I legitimately, as I said, I don't even know if this is possible. I don't even know if the game will let me loot this. But that's really annoying. Not that we need the gold, but, you know, come on. Maybe he puts it in the barrel and he actually has like 2 different duplicate stacks though. All right, so let's go like that. We're in the bush, if that helps.
Filthy pickpocket.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it's possible. Not sure if it goes off of... This is something for me to actually look into though. If it goes off of like stealth, sneak. You would think maybe if anything was affecting it, it would be going off of sneak chance, right? All right, so let's let him run up again. And then we'll read the fake dead drop orders. Zoo. I guess I wonder, I guess I can wait for him. Maybe we didn't. Maybe he puts the gold in and I just didn't wait for that.
I don't...
Yeah. Liar, tell me everything or
Varel
die.
Morvaine.
Wait, who?
Varel Morvaine's been a good master. I like the town and the people. No reason why I wouldn't want to be here for many years. Just like the master.
Oh, so that's his master. That's why he's got his key.
Just
Okay.
leave me alone.
Well, you're supposed to give me the gold, you little jerk.
All right?
Fine.
don't want no
Yeah,
trouble.
okay. I don't want to just reload this 100 years. All right, so we know these dead drop orders are fake, but I still want to read them, and I think I have searched to see if he actually does give you a reward, but it doesn't make sense because obviously you'd have to do the fake contract, and then you would, yeah, be able to get the dead drop gold after, right? Ungolem is dead. Silencer, you have served me far better than I ever could have imagined. Is there any challenge you can't meet? No opponent you can't best? We shall see. Your next target is a high elf whore named Arquin. She has been difficult to locate, but you might try asking around the Grey Mare in Coro, the Bridge Inn in Shadenhall. Like all of your targets, Arquin is a skilled fighter and will not be eliminated easily. When Arquin is dead, I will have your reward and next contract waiting at the next dead drop under one of the beds in the Leyawiin Coast Guard station. Which I do not think is a thing. I think I have actually checked this multiple times, and it does not spot anything, which makes sense, obviously, because, you know, like I said, he would kind of wait, whoever this is, the puppet master, would kind of wait to do this. But I do kind of want to go into this. He said the Bridge Inn, right? Which Shadenhall is related to the Dark Brotherhood, and I kind of want to read this again to make sure. He did say the Bridge Inn to ask about Arquin. That'd be kind of interesting if you could get some, like, little bits of info, you know, if you do this. So, Bridge Inn and Shadenhall. So let's just see. I don't expect anything here.
Mariana and Sharia, hostess of Shadenhall Bridge Inn. We provide beds and food to persons of quality in the Shadenhall community.
Gotcha! What can you tell me about Shadenhall?
The Count, Andel Indaris, is a Lalu parvenu, but his steward, Naspia Cosma, does her best to coach him on the finer points of imperial etiquette. Our most celebrated citizen is Raith Lathandis, the famous painter. Speak to his wife, and she might let you take a peek into his studio.
Oh.
Farewell.
Oh. Oh my god. Oh. That's another very valid choice for, like, everyone's favorite quest. The painter quest. Here in Shadenhall, huh? I guess we could do that after all of this business to kind of clear our heads. You know, who doesn't enjoy a nice bit of painting? All right, ladies and gentlemen, that'll be where we end this episode today. We're getting close to the root of what is happening in the Dark Brotherhood here. I want to say a special thank you to our Tier 2 members on the channel. Sarah Perry, Chef Goulet, Brian O'Grady, Greg Bousquet, Big Bots 1, Demon Wrath, Mason Collette, Lincoln Pop, DV Gamer, Low Country Grace, Pirif, Amos Grimes, and Montrosian. Thank you all very much, and thank you everybody that's supporting this channel. I'm doing this for myself, obviously, to enjoy the game, but also for the fans out there that have loved this series so far and the people that have just, you know, really been gelling with the series. It really does motivate me to kind of put my best stuff out there. So thank you so much to everybody, again, being a part of this. I really do appreciate it. And I'll see you in the next episode. Bye-bye. Hey, it's me, GV. If you want to see more from me, you can check out the Patreon. It's literally $1, and there's a bunch of bonus streams and series over there. Also, check out these videos. And finally, if you want to get early videos, you can become a member by clicking join under the video, also in the description. Supports the channel, and you get a bunch of perks. Thanks for watching, and now I'm going to chill awkwardly while the rest of this outro plays out. How was your day?